Guys, have we seen a turnaround for XRP just over the weekend? I know a lot of people, when XRP was down there at a buck 82, they were literally crying as if it was going to go right down through the floor. And here we are at what, $2 and what, 10, 9 cents or something in there. And you watching turns around happen like this. Guys, one thing about this space that I am sure you're getting very used to now is its volatility. It's its volatility. And we have watched it literally just fire off and fall back and fire off again and all that kind of stuff. And guys, it's that volatility that gives you and I the opportunity, isn't it, to see life-changing gains in probably the shortest window of time that you can possibly imagine for Judy and I, literally in 13 months. Bang, bang. Now, we came in right at the very bottom, but guys, we didn't even know it because we got in when all this was going down, right? And we did it because we were trying to preserve the purchasing power of our savings, and we went out looking for gold and silver as a traditional hedge. Nobody had any, and we fell into this space, and boy, did it ever revolutionize our lives. And guys, this is where I'm always saying, when in doubt, you gotta zoom out. You can't let yourself be tossed around like a ping pong ball, like it's so easy to do emotionally. And that's where we're not actually looking at the day-to-day price action multiple times a day. Now, I know people do it. I used to do it myself. It gets almost addictive. And one thing I would definitely recommend is, take a look at it, see where it's at, but then, kind of back off a little bit. It will really help to preserve you mentally at least. Now, today, I believe Grayscale and Franklin Templeton XRP ETFs are being launched. And there are folks out there saying that, hey, this is a good reason why XRP is seeing the support that it's seeing. I don't think that's the total reason why, but I do believe it's going to have an impact because all these spot ETFs, as we know, are going to be holding the underlying asset. Well, for a lot of folks out there, they're kind of thinking, okay, why would I want an ETF, buy an ETF contract, a derivative, right? That is, so I can have exposure to the spot. Well, some people it's because, hey, they're just too nervous about using these exchanges and they just don't want the hassle with that, but they want exposure to XRP. Another big reason, of course, is that you've got institutions that have that fiduciary responsibility and can't get it other than through ETFs. And that you're talking pension plans, hedge funds, all that. Guys, that is going to have an impact. It is going to result eventually in a major, major move in the price. And I believe it because you will eventually see, in my estimation, we could see a supply crunch for sure. Now, this I want to throw out there, which is wild. Guys, a lot of people have made comments. I've seen them and asked questions.